Austin. I'm going to be late getting home for the dinner party. Get a bit more steam up.
I think your ladyship is getting up quite enough steam for both of us. It's most unseemly for a motor car of my age and breeding to be seen cavorting around motorways, terrorising the population.
Not half as unseemly as a lady being late home for her own blooming dinner party. Can't you put your skates on?
Thankfully, your ladyship, skates do not figure in my specification.
Oh.
Besides, these trusty old wheels are tired, and I've been warned most emphatically to take things easy.
Yes, we'll take things much easier and your MOT will have expired by the time we get home.
Oh dear.
And you can stop that smoking for a kick-off. You ought to know better at your age. Now, come on, get a move on, and that's an order. Oh, giddy aunt. It's old Lady Ogwash, the old battle axe. She'll be there before I am. And did you clock the moody jam jar? Trust her to have a flash motor.
I hardly think flash is the proper way to describe the highly distinguished new Austin Montego Mayfair, your ladyship.
Montego Mayfair, eh? What's that, then?
The proud flagship of the new Mayfair family, your ladyship. The very latest in a long line of aristocratic Austins. How appropriate that it should arrive in the year in which the famous Austin name celebrates its 80th birthday.
80 years of Austin. Very impressive. And I bet you've seen a thing or two in your time, eh, Austin?
Indeed I have, your ladyship. Especially in your grandfather's more energetic days. However, I fear the time has come for me to move over for a much younger car. One which is better equipped to cope with your ladyship's hectic social diary.
Such as one of the new Mayfair models, I suppose.
Precisely.
Tell me more about them. They do sound a bit classy.
Indeed they are, your ladyship. 5 beautiful new cars which simply ooze style, breeding and refinement at every turn.
A bit like myself, eh, Austin?
The very thought I had in mind, your ladyship. Take the new Metro Mayfair, for instance. Perfect for those shopping expeditions into town. Imagine what a sensation your ladyship would be behind the wheel.
You really think so?
I know so, your ladyship. I can just picture you now. The Metro Mayfair is the ideal car in the city. Whether you choose the 1-litre 3-door or this 1.3 5-door. Compact but roomy, beautifully styled, very economical and remarkably easy to drive.
You mean I'd get in that tiny space?
With room to spare, your ladyship.
Here comes trouble.
The Metro Mayfair does get you noticed.
Excuse me, you can't park here, you know.
Leave it out. Course you can in a Metro.
I think your number's up after a remark like that, your ladyship.
I see what you mean about the Metro Mayfair being just the ticket for shopping.
Thank you. Excuse me. In there, please. And could you shut it down?
As you can see, your ladyship, she's extremely big at the rear. Very accommodating.
Aye, you are talking about the car, I presume.
But of course, your ladyship. It's so well equipped you can leave all your motoring problems behind. Just look at the ingenious split rear seats, for example. 4 different configurations which give you bags of interior space.
Car. Clever, these British.
Clever and thoughtful. There's central door locking too, and a high-quality radio cassette player. In fact, the Metro Mayfair has a long list of very impressive features to make your driving a delight.
No wonder it looks so much at home in Park Lane.
like, Austin? Tell me more.
A most appropriate request, your ladyship. Here comes another of my new family, the clever and versatile Maestro Mayfair. What a dream of a car.
What a beautiful drive. I could easily settle for something as attractive as that, Austin.
Quite so. And imagine all those envious friends in the village. They'd be sick as dogs to see your ladyship arrive in such winning style.
Yeah, me and Samson stealing the show. I can just see it.
The spacious Maestro Mayfair is full of big surprises, and it comes complete with all the creature comforts you could wish for. A luxurious interior, elegant seats, superb instrumentation and controls, electric front windows.
But will he play Mozart?
But of course, your ladyship. The 3-band electronic stereo radio and cassette player has 4 speakers. Just what the maestro ordered. Maestro.
Austin, do you mind?
No doubt his lordship would also appreciate the qualities of the Maestro Mayfair, especially when he has to shoot off on business.
Now, Austin, steady with the jokes. We don't want you to blow a gasket.
I'm enjoying all this fantasising, Austin. You know, I can just see myself now in a really posh new motor like old Lady Ogwash's.
Lady Ogwash? Oh, Lady Ogwash. Is the Montego Mayfair. Yes, it's so far ahead of the competition that any jury would give it top marks. And such a car would serve very well for your ladyship's vitally important work at the bar.
That certainly gets my verdict, Austin.
And just look at the Montego Mayfair's impressive features. They're enough to make even a judge smile. Sunroof,